home healthcare hacks or tips or whatever for Foley changes. This morning I am, yes, I am wearing this for a Foley change. It's super pubic, so not going to be all up in there. But I have a meeting and I don't have time to change, so I'm just going to put on an apron, do my Foley change, and then head out. But I wanted to give a hack while I'm thinking about it, and I need to get the expired Foley I have, and I'll show you. For those of you who don't know me, I work in home health and I give tips for nurses and also advocacy tips for patients and for in general for healthcare. I still go out in the field every once in a while to keep up my skills. Never forget what it's like out there for clinicians. It makes me a better manager, and also because I have patients from years that I was in the field who I didn't want to give up and they didn't want to give me up. So I still go out in the mornings or after work, sometimes on the weekend, to change a Foley or do some wound care or help out the nurses, do training, etc. So let's say, for example, you get a call and you have to go in and change a Foley, and for some reason you do not have a syringe or a flush to take the fluid out of the balloon. Now, some of you may say, why would you not have a syringe? Especially those nurses who work in the hospital, like, why would you not have a syringe? Okay, we're just trying to survive out here in the wild of home health. So there could be a time that you don't have a syringe. Now, I don't assume that people don't know this. I just think, you know what? I was talking to a nurse, situation happened, she went because the patient was having some problems. It turns out she needed to do an as-needed Foley change. She didn't have a syringe to take the fluid out. You know, they have the flush in the kit, in the insertion tray kit, and so, you know, you could fill the new balloon, the new Foley balloon with that, but no way to pull it at this point in time. Oh my God, I got my pants wet. I told her about this trick. Now it's gonna bother me. And it's like, what? It was like brand new information. So I thought, you know what? Who knows? I'm gonna share it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is fill this balloon, because I can't show you without having the balloon filled. All right, so we have our balloon. Now you gotta take it out, but you don't have one of these. So the very obvious, potentially, way to do this is inserted in there. How are we going to get it out? You come, hold this so it doesn't come flying out, cut, pour into something so you can measure it to see how much came out, to make sure that, you know, the same amount came in. Fluid is up. Remove the Foley, put the new one in. So there we go. For those of you who didn't know that, for those of you who did, remember to tell nurses about the hacks that you think are obvious, because you never know when someone will think it's brilliant.